What is up? Welcome back. Do you like to do it, build it, or make it? So do we. And we have a new video each week. And on Tuesdays, we go live. Today is another Tuesday test file Tuesday testing test. It's like fresh off the laser again. Like, haven't even looked at it myself.
There we go.
Yeah, all right. We have sound. I know that.
So if you watched our video on Friday, I don't know if we mentioned it there, but I know we mentioned it on
You mentioned it
Patreon
on Friday.
that we were going to be doing the strawberry round to match the strawberry vertical that we did last Friday. Can you see that?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, Garrett can get a little closer. There we go. So he's got a black and white check outline, a little gnome holding a strawberry with a strawberry hat.
We spent
Says,
a lot of time on the fonts.
Home sweet home. We've been,
Too much time on the fonts. We got stuck in font paralysis.
We did.
As always, that's like the worst part of any design is the font.
The design was there. It's been there. Been there for a couple of days. But even last night at, what was it, 1:30
yeah.
in the morning, we were sitting at home at Garrett's desk, and I was like,
Just
not
click
that
with your
font.
fonts.
Yeah, by the time we were done, I was slid way down in my chair, and I was like, that'll work. That one will work. And we still came up with a different one. That's still not the same one.
This morning I jumped on and I changed it yet again. Well, I just felt like I just couldn't get the right S.
If you've done anything, even in, let's say, Cricut Design Space, you know how it is, picking out fonts. All right, so we have Sarah here with us today. School's out for the summer.
You want to say hi?
Hold on.
Yeah.
School's out for the summer, so Sarah's going to do the moderating for us today. And she's going to peep around here and say hello. Hi. So I can't, we'll see how this goes. I cannot read the comments. They are in front of me, but they're tiny and they're very far away. So
we'll
you're
see
going to
how
have
good she does at reading.
Yes. All right, I can see there's a lot there and a lot more popping in. So do you want to tell me who's here and a little bit about what they're saying?
And I'll start unwrapping.
Candace is here.
Hi, Candace.
Hey, Candace. Need some tape?
Smash that like button, how she always does.
Yep. I'm trying to do better with Instagram. I was yelled at by Courtney.
Justin Blanchard says,
Whoops.
I bought a few of your designs and made some door hangers. Awesome work.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you for buying the designs and making some door hangers. Have you posted any on our Kim and Garrett Make It group? If you guys have joined us and aren't familiar with it, we have a Facebook group where a lot of the followers will post their designs once they make something. And I love seeing the different takes on the designs. And I just love seeing people make them. It's fun.
No, we got the best email on Sunday, where somebody made the gnome, took it to the farmer's market or craft fair, and sold one before they opened and took orders for 3 more. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, then
we didn't bring it though.
Yeah, then Garrett yelled at me, why didn't we bring a gnome? The porch sign.
Like, I knew we should have brought some.
We did bring some verticals, but we learned something. Every time we do, it seems like every time we do a new craft show, I'm making a mess of this.
Use this for the bottom. Here, stretch them out.
All right.
Jennifer asks, how did you do it to the show?
Oh, we did pretty good. I feel like we are missing out on some.
Yep, I think we could have. We did great.
With more product.
Yeah, if we had had more of our hot
good
sellers,
products,
then we could have sold probably another $1,000 more.
We had one of the crazy bees, one of the Let's Be Friends or whatever.
Yeah,
just
one of our new bee rounds. We
had no ladybugs.
No, we did. I think we had
Did
one
we?
ladybug. And
only two beach please?
Yeah, the beach pleases go fast. And, well, now we've kind of changed them to even say welcome to make them kind of very generic.
A little more generic.
Because people were like, well, that's for a beach house. And I was like, no, it's not. But that's the feedback I was getting. So I changed it to say welcome. And we only had 2 of those, and we sold those like in the first hour. They were gone.
Don't eat.
Hold on. Let me finish putting this down.
Bird. Okay.
Bronx Outdoors says, hello, it's first time I'm catching you live. I'm currently setting up my machine and I've been inspired by your great videos and detailed instructions.
Yay!
Oh,
Thanks.
I don't know if you guys can hear Sarah. Can you guys hear Sarah? That was a mouthful to repeat from Brooklyn. What was it? Bronx?
Bronx Outdoors.
Queens?
Bronx Outdoors. Yes. We'll try and repeat the names.
Yeah.
Because though I told Sarah to speak up loud, I can see she's still using her soft voice.
She didn't do well in public speaking.
Bronx Outdoors.
Oh, there you go. Megaphone hands. That's how you do it. I want every time you speak to me now to be with megaphone hands.
All right, let me hear it. Anything else that I need to respond to? Say hello to?
Megan Irk says, hope everyone is doing well.
Thanks, megaphone hands. Hey, Megan. So is tax season over? You good now? You ready to craft? You ready to get down to some serious craft business?
Craft business.
I don't know. I was walking around the Arts and Craft Festival this weekend, and I think our stuff borders on art.
That's what he said. He's decided that we make art.
Yeah, these are door hangers. These are art door hangers. These are pieces of art you can hang on your door and weather well.
We have back-to-back craft shows. This week we have another one in Frederick, Maryland, and that one is like the one we did here in Richmond. It's like Arts in the Park here in Richmond. It's called the Frederick Festival of the Arts, something like that, I think.
Festival of the Arts.
And it looks like there's a lot of artistic vendors, people that are selling paintings
We'll fit
and
right in.
high-end jewelry.
Oh, you could probably use this as high-end jewelry, although if the wind catches you, you might go down. So wear it on a non-windy day. That's what I would tell you.
All right, let me see if I can start putting some things together.
And wear a mouth guard just so you don't chip a tooth.
He's not going to let it go.
Well, I was thinking about wearing it just like Flavor Flav, but like a door sign. I might wear something like this.
Justin Blanchard asked, do y'all mess with the black outline from the laser, or do you just leave it? Because he likes the look of just leaving it.
We leave it.
Yeah, we leave it. I love the look
outline.
of that black outline. I think it makes it pop. It gives it that stand-up 3D look. That's what I love. And I design to that. When I make all my stuff, I try to account for that 1/4-inch pop. And man, I was yelling at the kids today. They need to start their own game. Start their own little... I saw these anime things that were cool. I totally think they should make them.
Erica says she's so happy for you guys and your success. You both are extremely talented and that you deserve it.
Thanks, Erica. That was so
very
nice. I hope you
nice,
could hear it because she forgot to use her megaphone hands.
Yeah, did they say they can hear you or not? You were reading it. What did it say?
She left.
Shannon says I have a very soft voice.
Yeah.
She doesn't when she's yelling at her sister.
Very
I don't,
soft
it's,
spoken.
yeah, that's a fake soft voice.
Soft spoken.
Justin says he appreciates your designs.
Thank you, Justin. And I want to show you guys how to make your own, or help me make mine. If you guys could just pick out my fonts, that would be a big help.
That is.
Lois says you make the art and they craft it.
That's our job.
Oh, hey, where'd he go? Where's the other guy?
Oh, they said they can hear me. I mean, she said it's faint, but they can hear me.
Hold up, I'm missing a piece.
What are you missing?
Tanner cut it wrong.
Uh-oh.
Tanner, if you're watching.
Nope, I saw him leave.
No, he didn't. He went to the back.
That stinks.
He drove that way.
He cut out all the score marks. And I noticed, so the gnome body is missing. I think we can make it work.
That's why it's
why
test
this was a
file
test.
Tuesday.
Now the test file is correct. I had blue as score, but I think Tanner didn't change the settings
Right.
when he made the cut. I'm throwing him right under the bus right now, live. Everybody's seeing it, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with
Tell
it.
me again what happened here.
Some of these are supposed to be score marks. Like, I noticed when I was pulling the frame out, I had it scored where the gnome will be, but I didn't have it cut where the gnome would be so that we could put the gnome on. And I noticed it's cut out of the frame. I made this frame all one piece, including the gnome, so we could set these gnome pieces on it.
Okay. So yeah, I agree. It looks like we can make this work.
Yeah.
I see you keep rolling that around.
Yeah.
Does it-
We'll
All
make
right,
it work.
we got it.
I'll work
We'll
with
make
it.
sure when you guys, if you order it,
Well,
it comes through correctly. That's
Yeah.
what this day is for.
that's what today's
I mean, if
for.
we're gonna test cut it, might as well test cut it and chit chat.
I mean, I said it was fresh off the laser.
It was fresh off the laser.
Oh, that's Grace. Thought it was Tanner.
Oh, I thought
Yeah, a lot of times Tanner's watching, and will come in and bring us or address whatever we're saying.
All right. Yeah, I think we can work with it. I'll just use this.
All right, why don't we show everybody what we're making again, and then we'll start to paint, I guess.
All right. Yeah, it'll still work. He just won't pop as much, and he won't see a second leaf. Oh, you will see a second leaf. Awesome. Cool. All right. We can work with it. Oh, yeah. You guys want to see what we're doing today? Yeah. Check this out. Zoom in. Fresh off the laser, like literally just cut it. As you can see, like first test cut. We're cutting things that were supposed to be scored. Yeah, see. Where did my piece of trash go? Yeah, he should have been attached.
All right, I don't know who you're talking to. You're quietly
Me,
talking
talking to
yourself.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure the file was right. It's a score mark. Blue is score. Blue
All
is
right,
always
this
score.
should be
Red
pretty
is
easy
cut.
to paint from what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, this is black.
Where's the red ring? Did I? It's all of this
Yeah,
right here.
this is the red ring.
Okay.
And here's his hand.
All right. Well, give me these
Here's
red
his other
ring
hand.
pieces. I'll put them over here and cut them with the rest of the red.
I mean, there's really only 3 colors.
You want to go overhead and kind of show how we're grouping them so folks can see?
Oh, yeah.
Justin asked, does Garrett have a background in design of the program or just self-taught?
Oh, I do have a background. My original degree was graphic design, and then I had too many kids, and graphic designers don't get paid well, so I went back to school for computers, and then got a programming degree. But yes, 30 years ago, I started using Adobe Illustrator.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sure there's a lot of new features.
Oh yeah, I mean, I started when there were no layers. I think it was Illustrator 4. They didn't even have layers. A lot of pen tool back then. A lot of pen tool.
All right. So since we have the overhead cam, I know it's kind of hard to see. I can see it over there. I have all of my green situated here. I have darker, this is all red. This is strawberries. All of my red, my dark green, my light green border, and then this checkered ring around the outside is black, and Home Sweet Home is black, so all of that is grouped over here. And then your backer is white. His beard is white.
Yep.
And
I think that's
the
it.
flowers are
Oh
white.
yeah, the flowers are white.
I'm sorry I took this ring off. I don't even think it needed to come off. I
It-
thought
it's fine.
the outer ring was black, but I think it's white.
I made one of these odd so that you can line it back up. See? I made one of the leaves odd.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've learned.
All right, so yeah, so I think we've got red, green, 2 shades of green, black, and white. So it looks like a lot of pieces.
It's
So
not too
sorry,
bad. Not too bad.
but I think it'll be easy to group.
All right.
Group and paint.
So that was step 1, gather all of our supplies. We'll get in here, do a little step 2. Step 2. Now we're oh, where's my stunt brush? Sarah, you got a stunt brush over there?
No, it would be behind you. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
there we
She's
go.
got one open.
All right, stunt brush, you're up. You can take a fall. Step 2. Now we paint. Ooh, that's first tea Tuesday.
Yeah, that was great. That was super efficient. One try, one take.
That's how I do. They call me old one take Garrett.
No, they do not.
Yeah, they do.
They do not.
Do we need new? Do we have a white one? That's
Of course we do.
Oh, I put my trash on it. Go on, trash. Get. Want to tell them about what all these Ziploc bags are? Oh, I do not see a white
Can
one.
you hand me the red one right there?
This one?
Yeah.
Helen,
So we keep reusing
Helen.
our rollers. We use them until they get chunky and gunky. You can tell when they're not painting well
They
anymore.
get crusty.
Yeah, well, if you leave them out, they will
like
get
they're
crusty. So I'll get you one from the other room. I know there's one over there.
You think so?
Yeah,
I'll go
just
look.
try and
You tell them
conserve
about
them.
the rollers. I'll tell you about the rollers.
it's okay, we have a question for Garrett.
Oh, question for Garrett. Shoot.
So you etched on a skateboard. Are you going to do this on the side?
Skateboarding? Not that good yet. I can still
Yet.
kickflip. We had money on it. I can still kickflip.
What was the question? Is it going to do,
I think
do
it's
what?
the engraving.
So you etched on a skateboard. Are you going to do this on the side?
Saw me etch on a skateboard. Am I going to do it on the side? No, I'm not good enough to go pro on a skateboard, but I will do engraving on the side. I've mentioned putting engraving stuff in on our site and doing it for people. Kim says no. She says that's not our thing. I'm
not
saying
sure that's what I said.
I'm saying email me. Email me. I'll hook you up.
Danny just got roasted in the comments. Megan said, I think the patrons know that you're definitely not one take Garrett.
Wow. Bang, bang, Megan. I thought we were friends.
And then, yes, you patrons also know that Garrett is so he's not so much a skater. He doesn't skateboard,
No,
but
don't
he's
skate.
a big BMXer, and he rides those, what people say are little kids' bikes, but he does
Wow.
some pretty cool tricks on them. And every time he goes riding, I yell, "Do not come back hurt."
Yes. Every time I leave with my bike, I get the "don't get hurt" speech.
Like, we can't.
And I cannot promise it.
Well, I tell him, I was like, if you get hurt, I don't care what it is, broken leg, pop your ankle, whatever it is, you're gonna stand up here and you're gonna paint, or you're gonna sit there and you're gonna design. We're self-employed now, so he can't afford to get hurt. Well, yeah, first of all, we can't afford to get hurt because
Yeah.
we're paying for our own insurance now.
True.
And then secondly, we can't take the time off. My
Although
paper plates over here.
last time we went, Tanner got hurt.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them your story about how Tanner got hurt?
He was going the wrong way on a pump track.
No, Garrett was.
No, was I?
Yes, you were going the wrong
I was
way.
going the wrong way.
And
But
then they were facing each other, and Tanner says, "You go left."
he always said, "You go left, I go right."
Oh, that's what it was.
And I said, "Your left or my left?" And then we jumped the same jump and in the air, and I thought we cleared each other. So I popped off a quick little no-footer, and then I felt my
Kicked his foot out, kicked his son right off the bike.
So I felt my left foot hit something. So I jumped over the bars, and when I turned around, Tanner's on the ground swearing at me. There was a lot of cuss words.
What I think is funny about that story is, first of all, They were like, you go left, I go right. That's the same direction when you're facing each
Yeah.
other. And then
That's
the
what I was
other
trying
part
to tell
is,
him.
Garrett's like, you know what? I see we're in the air together, but I'm going to go ahead and follow through with my
I was
trick.
planning on doing a no-footer. So when I thought we cleared each
Going
other,
to
I
kick the
went
kid
ahead and
right out of
threw
the
it.
air.
Yeah, I kicked my kid out of the air.
Poor guy, he's laying on the ground. Yes, totally cursing at him because he's hurt. And Garrett just rolls out of it like, what? What happened?
I
What
walked
are you doing
out.
on the ground?
Well, that was my day of luck. You know how many times I walked away from, like, weird stuff? Yeah, right?
Stuck in the mud.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, that wasn't the first time that day that Tanner got hurt, and he blames it on me. What? The first time, he was going to do a gap. I told him to do a gap, and he gapped. And when he landed, it was like really muddy mud, so his bike stuck, and he did the funniest cartwheel over. The funniest cartwheel over his bars into the mud.
I'm looking for
And he made a
black
plop
roller.
noise. That was hilarious. I thought that was him.
Sasha said, "Hey guys, I made it." Grace,
Hey, Sasha.
the other one, also says hi.
Oh, hey, Grace from the other room.
Justin said, "Do you mind me asking what kind of paint y'all use for these?"
Oh, this right here we're using to mass produce all this stuff. We use Sherwin-Williams, or as I like to call it, Sherman-Williams.
He does call it Sherman. Yes, Sherwin-Williams exterior house paint. We use the cheapest of the cheap exterior house paint, and we get it in gloss finish.
That way we don't really have to clear coat anything, and we use
Right.
cabinet grade MDF.
We love
So-
chalk paint, don't get me wrong, I love it. But for these signs to sell, that there's a little bit of a sheen, and I think they just look a little bit nicer. And then, yes, if by using the exterior house paint, it's weather resistant, it's fade resistant. So it's a great alternative
Guess I didn't need to
to
do
chalk
two
paint.
beards.
So I can just do one coat, just a
Yeah.
coat of paint and no clear coating. What's that? You didn't need to paint both of them?
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
okay.
I didn't need to paint that. It was wasting my time. Well,
You
think of
were-
all the things I could have done.
You were in your Tanner story. You couldn't, your riding story.
I was telling everybody about.
Speaking of riding, they went this weekend. Well, Garrett didn't. He was at a
I
craft
didn't.
show.
I was
But
at
there was a
craft show.
big, there was a big event held in Richmond this past weekend, and the kids went to it. The adult kids went to it, and because the younger ones were with us at the craft show. But the older ones went to this event and got Garrett for Father's Day a helmet signed by one of the BMX pros. It was very sweet of them.
Yeah. It's
They went over to say hi, and then they were like, "Will you sign this for
They
my
took
dad?"
a selfie. They took a selfie, and I got a helmet signed for me. Got a little choked up.
Sasha says, "Can you tell me if the paint dries out faster in the feed bottles?"
No, they stay pretty good. And the question was, does the paint dry out in the FIFA bottles? The lid's pretty tight. The little hole's pretty tight, so they stay pretty airtight. It does get a little crusty on the top, on the little nipple piece, but
Yep, gotta
otherwise
clean
it
that.
stays pretty good. I love these things. This thing is sped up painting.
Minnesota Makes said, "How do you fill your FIFA bottles without making a mess?"
Oh, the top or the bottom, whichever it is, it opens. You can just open the bottom. Oh, how do we get it in there? Hold on. Where's that thing? As I was showing the bottom. Yeah, here it is.
Well,
It's wet. It's like this thing. It fits on a 5-gallon bucket.
that, or I use this little cheap one. It's a little plastic one. It's like $1 something. You can
Ew.
see we use it over and over again. It's super dirty right now. We just rinse it off, slap it on the gallon. It pours it perfectly. And then I only even use this when I have a full gallon. If I have something like a half a gallon, I'll just pour it right out of the gallon into the paints. Just make sure you hold it up high, and it'll have a nice small stream, and you don't even have, oh, I just threw that right in paint. And you don't even have to put that lid on there and worry about cleaning it. All about efficiency. As a matter of fact, I just did all of that this morning. We filled a bunch of paint bottles this morning. And then every now and then, every month or so, you really do have to clean the inside of these things. I'll see if I can get one open.
Was it get slimy?
If it sits, like the paint that we're using, like fall colors,
Oh, yeah.
like a dark purple, if it just sits there for months at a time, this will get gunky and dry, and you just peel it off. Dry paint is easy to peel right out of there. And then, of course, paint is washable, so we can just rinse it off in the shop sink back there.
Thanks for sharing the info on exterior paints. What about the wood or MDF for exterior use? Do you use a special MDF?
We use cabinet grade MDF. My understanding from the sales rep, it's a little more dense, but and it should last a little bit longer. It's the same stuff that your cabinet doors and stuff are made out of.
But no, it's really not coated with anything special. I think this paint, first of all, you would be surprised at how well MDF does.
Oh, do you remember the world's largest front porch leaner that we did? I don't know, how long ago was that? Was that a whole season ago? It was like a whole year ago.
Yeah.
It's still in our yard. It's still holding up. I should get some pictures of it. It even fell over, and it was right underneath the drain. So like when it rains, the drain was running right over it.
Just for a small period of time, yes. Yes, well, yes, agreed. I don't know where to put this now. Moved it. The MDF does hold up really well in the weather. It does swell a little, but if it's untreated. So that's the whole purpose of using this exterior house paint. I think it protects it really well. But my sister leaves hers on the side of her garage with no overhang, and so and it still looks great. It sits out there, rain, sleet, snow. I've seen her with her Christmas one out there. It does great right out in the weather. So she was definitely my test case, and so was that 12-foot Home Sweet Home. That was also a test case. We actually did that one with chalk paint, and we did not seal it either because I really wanted to see what it would do.
Yeah, how the MDF
and it
did.
still did a great job.
Yeah.
Look like you're swimming over there in paint.
Shh. You're swimming over there in paint.
Claudia asked, do you cut all the layers out of 1/4 or just the background of 1/4 and layers in 1/8?
It's a very good question.
Yep. Do we cut all of the pieces out of 1/4 inch or just the background of 1/4 inch?
Yes.
We cut all of the pieces out of 1/4 inch because my lasers are set up to do 1/4 inch, and I have the files set up so it just does the backer and the top pieces all at the same time. But I would like to do some layers in 1/8 inch. I think it would look cool.
But right now, yep, everything
1/4
is
inch.
done 1/4 inch.
But I do like the thickness of it. I think it gives it that popness. It kind of gives it that pop art feel, which I enjoy. And that is my style right now. And until my style changes up, this is kind of how I'm doing it.
Candace asked, Garrett, who signed your helmet? Who was the BMXer?
Oh, the BMXer was Dennis Enerson. I've been following that kid since he was like 13 years old. Tanner and I first saw him on a TV show that we used to watch on Fuel TV, Dennis Enerson, and I was like, wow, that kid's going to be good. And yes, now that kid is like 30 years old. That made me feel old. And he is good. He is crazy good. If you guys want a little BMX show, go over to the YouTubes after this. Go over to the YouTubes and type in Dennis Enerson BMX. It's worth a watch. It's even if you don't like BMX. Kim doesn't. Last night I had to show her who he was, and she watched the whole video. And there was a lot of
I've seen that video before.
Oh! Oh, goodness. Oh, that boy on his bicycle.
Well, they do these crazy tricks.
Yeah.
Jumping from tops of buildings and stuff.
Yeah, jumping over the top of a building, landing in like a rail slide, double peg grind, down a rail. Huge tail whip gaps. Oh, crazy. Crazy. Oh, to be young and have better bones. My bones aren't what they used to be. I'm feeling it in the mornings.
Lois Irwin asked, when is the June's live Patreon Zoom call?
Oh.
Funny, I was just
Where is
thinking
Court?
about that. It is the third Wednesday of the month, so I don't know what the date is at the moment.
It's the 7th
Third Wednesday?
of the third Wednesday.
Yeah, tell me what that is.
So, and where are your, I didn't see your megaphone hands.
Sorry. The 22nd.
The 22nd,
June 22nd.
June 22nd. Be there or be square.
Interesting. June.
Why?
No, that works.
Oh.
Because that weekend we're taking the girls down to South Carolina.
It's like, it's the 15th. It's the 15th, actually. I messed up.
Okay, even
Oh.
better. It's
Yeah,
actually
15.
June. June
Gives us a little
15th.
more breathing
Like
room.
it said, it's the 15th.
The 15th.
So she
Psych.
can read, she just can't use a calendar yet. She's got one more year before she's out into the wilderness. All right, what are we doing? Everything need to dry?
Yeah,
I got
I'm
the
really just
flowers.
waiting for your backer to go, and I think I'm ready to go with mine.
Oh, you're trying to put this on me?
You could take it
Ah.
in the other room. I have it hooked up if you want to quickly dry it.
Yeah, she's got me right here. Look at this, stagehand.
The extension cord is in the other room. That's why it's not reaching.
Hold on, let me turn
All
the
right,
light
this
on.
might get loud for a
can
second
do
because I
that.
think he's going to try and dry the backer over there. All right, any other questions I can answer?
What's the price range to sell these hangers? This weekend was disappointingly hot.
Disappointingly hot?
What's the price range to sell these hangers?
Yeah.
This weekend was disappointing and hot.
Oh.
Oh, who's disappointed in hot? Me?
The weekend?
We sell ours for 45. I would love to sell them at 55, but they don't move as fast. At 45, people don't blink an eye and they go ahead and buy. They range actually from 30 to 45. Those with more layers and more paint colors will be 45, but something like the highs, hellos, hey y'alls, those are 30. And then 35, we sell the popsicles, Hello Summer popsicles, the Hello Summer watermelon, we sell those for 35. And everything seems to move. We don't really get anybody hemming and hawing about the price. And so I'd love to charge like $10 more, but I'm afraid they won't move. When I've done it in the past, they didn't move as fast. So that's what we sell ours for. And yes, this weekend was crazy hot. We were outside on asphalt, and that's what made it hot, because what I realized is that we're under a tent, which is fine, but we have this new setup with those wire, what do they call them, like wire display
Fashion
racks.
display racks.
And we went from, we put them up, from the front of the booth to the back of the booth on either side, and we filled it full of signs, but that prevented airflow from coming through, so there was no breeze coming through there because we had a wall of wood, round signs, and yes, we were all exhausted by the time we made it back to the hotel room.
But the kids were able to get in the pool.
Yeah, kids still got in the pool. They didn't let that stop them. Well, heat didn't stop them.
Candace said, Hemming and Hawing. You from the South, Ken?
Yes, she is.
Well, right here from Virginia. Little bit.
Diana
Painted.
asked, does
this
chalk
his
paint
nose?
dry faster than Sherrington Williams?
Sherwin-Williams, yes. Well, does it dry faster? I would say yes, but they both dry fast. So
Yeah, both of these dry pretty fast.
I don't have an issue with either of them drying quickly. We just don't have the patience, or we're always trying to pump through signs that we do a coat of paint, we dry it, and then we can go on to the next coat of paint. That's the reason why you see us use the hair dryer, not because it takes like a long time.
All right, I think everything is dry.
You ready?
Oh, well, that beard's not dry. Not dry. This is the not dry pile.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta glue it down, right?
Yep.
Step 3. I'm gonna throw the glue. Oh. Now we're gonna put it all together with a little bit of the Starbond thick. It's the thick stuff, not the thin stuff. Thin stuff gets a little runny and gets a little crazy.
But it does work. So if you see Starbond Thin, the blue label, that does work too. It's not that it doesn't work. We prefer the thick because when you put it on your piece and you have to flip your piece over to lay it down, it's less likely to drip than the other. Cool. But here's the downside, something we've been talking about lately. Here, let me just get you a new one.
There's one.
Or here's one I've been using. It's pretty empty.
This one? Oh, this one's good. I'm in.
Okay, great. There's pluses and minuses to everything. I guess the downside of using the thick is you have to watch it because a thick layer of glue two pieces could slide. If you walk away, we've seen it slide, and right when you look away, it just sits there and goes whoop off to the side. So you got to keep an eye on it. The thin stuff is less likely to slide because I think it's just a little bit thinner, so it attaches it a little faster. But that's the point of the accelerator. I know I mentioned the debonder and the accelerator in our last video, but I didn't actually have them in the store. My bad. So they are in the store now. So if anyone is interested in trying out
And trying to glue your hands together and getting them undone. Now's your
trying out
chance.
this debonder. This is in a black label here. This does help us get pieces apart, and it also helps get the glue off of your fingers, or if your fingers get glued together, which happens to us. This will help debond that glue.
All the time.
All right, you wanna try and come over here a little bit, and
I was gonna try to get the frame glued down, and then I'll have space.
And you want to put it in overhead so they can kind of watch us put it together as we chit chat?
Put it in overhead mode?
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. That's a great shot.
Overhead mode. Ciao.
All right, so hopefully you guys can see this come together a little bit here.
Right now.
Yeah, we did talk about this frame. It would be nice to have one solid piece around. But one of the things that we find gets the most feedback and the most interaction from folks at the craft shows is when the pieces kind of break the frame. So the little gnome hat does come outside, which means the frame has to be cut, and the hat kind of comes through it. So
But everybody's like, oh, I love how this breaks the barrier of the sign.
yes, they do like that.
And then I gotta go deep on broken barriers. Breaking down barriers, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's who you are, babe.
That's who I am. I'm a regular Mario.
All right, what you got over there, Sarah?
A lot of people love your Patreon.
Oh, that's because I give away all these files on Patreon.
Yep, everything that you see if you're a top tier patron.
Stuff that doesn't even make it to our stores, I just throw it up on Patreon.
Sorry.
Little Toucan loves the Patreon benefits. Thinks you guys are extremely generous with what you offer.
Oh, you are welcome. I just treat others how I'd like to be treated. I live by the golden rule. That's all I'm saying.
That's what we tell the kids all the
Wait,
time.
hold up. I got limited time here.
I was trying to help you out. I was helping. That's what I always tell him when I'm in the way.
Yeah. A
I'm
regular
out.
Lucille Ball. Oh, no, I just moved it. It was me. I did it. Oh, shucks.
Oh, you guys can't really see me. I'm trying to stay over that way, but I have to really crowd in here.
See, I've been learning, and right here where the things do cross the frame, I have it a little gap, just a tiny little gap, give you a little bit of wiggle room so you're not trying to ram jam pieces in there, or if paint goes over the side and they don't fit in there again. Now I gave it a little bit of space.
Why did you take your gnome off?
Oh, is it going to be 2 layers like that?
Oh, I don't know.
You tell me.
I think
Am
no,
I
it doesn't
going
need
in?
to be 2 layers. It kind of
Yeah.
sometimes it gets heavy and it hangs crooked if too much weight is on one side. If they're even like that, that's fine. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I got you. I'm feeling you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Are you?
I'm catching everything. I'm catching everything you're throwing.
Yeah.
Hannah Bailey says, I need help with my sublimation printer. I've tried everything and the colors won't print correctly.
The colors won't print correctly on your sublimation printer. Have you tried like bumping up the vibrance? That's what I like to do. I typically bump up all my sublimation stuff in my vibrance settings like 25%. I go full 25 just to, but then again, I love my colors that pop. My eyes might be going bad, and I want to see as many colors as I can, I guess. But
How do you do that? Do you
I
want
love
to?
my-
I mean, you could
it
email
depends.
us. We could probably help.
the easiest way to do sublimation, seriously, honestly, I'm going with use Word, or if you want to go bigger and it's gonna get cut in half, Excel. Those are my 2 cheats. I use Word for anything that I do sublimation on, and then I'll bump up the vibrance 25% in there, over there at the little image tool. And then anything big that I'm gonna need to cut or slice, I use Excel, and I'll drag it out, and Excel will automatically slice it for me when it prints. Cheat codes. And if you like those tips and tricks, go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button,
There you go.
and tick that bell to be notified of our new videos each week.
That's funny. Good job, babe.
Thanks. Got to work that in. Huge thanks to our patrons. I can't scroll it, but you guys know who you are. Like Megan's in here. She's a patron. They get all the goodness. A little behind the scenes. Although I've been bad about that lately. I don't think you guys want to see crazy stuff like me cleaning out the filter boxes. I've been doing a lot of that lately. Yeah, snug that up in there. Snug it up.
I got you. Do these have a layer on top? Oh, the flowers will
Yeah,
sit on
the
top.
flowers sit on top.
All right.
Shannon asks, can you put the file out on your website for the marine sign that you made?
Oh. I
He
didn't
did.
do it.
Yeah, you did. Didn't you
I
put
did
that
do it?
out for because Scott was asking
Hit that.
over the on
Oh, yeah.
Saturday.
Oh, on Patreon? Yeah, I did put it up on Patreon. On our website,
Oh, on
Kim's
our
a little
website.
iffy about that. She's afraid that the U.S. government is going to come at us.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are on that. I'm not sure that we're. Well, I know that we're not licensed to do that. I'm sure that the logo is licensed. And so I'm a little afraid to just put it out there for sale. Could I put it out there for free?
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
I don't know. That's why I put it up on Patreon, because it's just a free file on Patreon.
But I tell you what, if you email me, I definitely won't email it back. So don't even ask. But seriously, email me.
Claudia asks, have you guys shown a video where you add the hanging ribbon?
Oh, yeah. And we'll do it today, too.
We have, yes.
Oh, hey, where's the strawberry?
And Shannon says she is a Patreon member.
Oh, well then, yeah, I put it up like Saturday night. Is it that one?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's that one. A little bit of strawberry over here.
Oh my goodness, this thing is looking cuter by the moment when we start adding these red pops in there. You want to go back to overhead so you guys can see?
You guys, well, I mean, unless you guys want to watch the top of my head, let me know in the comments below.
Oh, want a
you
side
wanna hit a
cam
little
it?
side cam? Let's see what we got. Oh, side cam.
No, that's not useful.
I think I need these big strawberries.
Overhead, you should push that overhead down a little bit.
Oh, then it gets in the way of the main camera. And then the main camera doesn't want to focus. That's a whole big thing.
Definitely goes right here.
Goes right here? Oh, totally goes right there.
I'm a spatial relations genius.
Oh, you are a spatial relations genius. I remember that during the move. I kept saying that. Is that one?
Yep.
She emailed you as soon as she saw it.
Oh, you did? Well, in my defense, I've been busy picking out fonts. All font and no fun.
Said overhead.
Oh, overhead. Okay, gotcha. Good. Thanks, Pam.
You're overhead.
Oh, I am overhead. Where does this go?
I think it goes.
Oh, that's his strawberry. Get out of here with his strawberry. Yep, that's a double. That's a dueler. It's a dually.
All right, what else we got going out there? Anything? Anything I'm missing?
Tickle Toucan said, I know it's a little bit early, but will you be putting the Hocus Pocus door hanger on Patreon? I'm already preparing for fall.
Oh, yeah, I could totally put that up today. The I Smell Children. That is a hot seller.
That is a hot seller. People were asking at the craft show.
Now, I'm not going to say clamoring for, but they were clamoring for it.
Oh, and what was also interesting, you remember, I don't know, have we seen Scott today? So Scott Hamill was saying that he sells the Christmas stuff, and I was like, I don't know about that. Well, we were running low on some of the main inventory, so I made one panel of Christmas signs that I just brought with me that were left over from Christmas, and we sold 3 or 4 of them. So some of our hot sellers, she was like, I'll take this popsicles and that Merry Christmas lights. And I was like, oh, okay.
Sold.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Claudia Brawley asks, is there a video about cleaning the freestanding GF filter?
Ooh,
Oh.
I don't think you've done that really, have you?
No, I haven't. I can.
No, we haven't done one for that. Well, I guess you did. You replaced the filter, but we've never had to clean it. Do you have issues with it even when you put a new filter in? Does it need to be cleaned?
I don't know. If so, I've been slacking. I blow it out. I blew it out with the air compressor. Does that need another coat of yellow? That looks a little
Yeah, what's happening there?
gross. I don't know. I tried to paint it freehand.
Anita says, I heard that every month except for January and February, Christmas merch sells. Tickle Toucan said, Christmas in July.
Christmas
Yes.
in July, yeah. And where are your megaphone hands?
Christmas in July!
There you go, Christmas in July.
We did Christmas. We did a little bit of that last year. We did a couple of Christmas designs in July. We did talk about working on our fall designs. We're just about done with some summer stuff.
I'm stoked. I have so many ideas. Just
Yeah,
based on,
yeah.
like,
He's been preparing.
I've come a long way from last year in my designs, so now I'm ready. Ready to go big. Not going home.
Not going home. Going big.
Don't even try to send me home, because I'm not going. Do, 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 do. I'm just putting the gnome together now.
All right, this thing is coming along quick.
Yeah, I tried to make it as simple as possible. Some will get a little crazy, like which beard am I using? This one. The Grinch. The Grinch got a little crazy.
Yeah,
I might have
somebody
gone a little
asked
crazy
if
with the
we
Grinch.
did Grinch designs at the craft show this weekend. And I was like, yeah, we have a Grinch design.
But she's not going to do it.
And I
Too
thought,
bad.
I'm not bringing it to a craft show because that takes some time and some patience
It's a
for
jigsaw
sure.
puzzle that you have to paint yourself.
But it's worth it. It's beautiful.
I think it's worth it. I mean, I think it's pretty cool looking. But yet again, I'm the one that... Oh, here you go. My bad.
I'm going to help you. I'm trying to.
Lois Irwin said she's already painting ornaments for Christmas.
Oh, hey, Lois.
Wow.
Really?
I
Wow.
need to get on it then.
We're slacking.
Deanna says, did you see that X-Tool is making an extension that will do 30 inches?
No, I did not see that X-Tool's got something that will do something 30 inches in extension. That's pretty cool. 30 inches wide? Wow, that's pretty big. 30 inches. 30 inches square? 30 inches square would be super helpful. I would enjoy that. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys what... Yeah, I'm going to show you guys my skateboard here. Messing around with the X tool. I put a skateboard under it. I think it's going to be this week's video. I lasered a lot of stuff. I engraved like 6 or 7 things.
Deanna says, that is so darn cute.
My cute skateboard?
Yeah.
This gnome is so darn cute.
The gnome is so darn
Oh, the gnome. All right, whatever. Oh, which feet are
Some
which?
drama with your flowers.
No, you got drama with those flowers.
Diana, different Diana. I joined late. What glue are you using?
I'm using Starbond thick glue. This is my new go-to. It's my new favorite. It gives me just enough time to wiggle it around and mess it up before it dries. No.
And we became a distributor here recently, so you can find it in our store at kngmakeit.com. You can pick up the glue there.
X-Tool is 30 by 17, Dad.
30 by 17. Ooh. Can almost do an 18-inch round with it. You can do a
Yeah,
16-inch
close.
round with it. We
Yeah,
did a 16-inch round
16
with it.
yeah. Didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we did the high as a 16-inch round.
Pam King says, I think I need this door hanger.
Yes, this one's cute. If I do say so myself.
Yeah, I need to put it as available as a finished one in our store.
I did.
Oh, you already have it as a finished
Yeah.
item?
Somebody could go buy this one right now.
The one we're working on right this
The
minute?
one I'm working on right now. I'll go pack it up. It even worked out, even with the score marks as cut marks.
Well, the only thing that I'm confused about, yeah, that works. That looks great. Is this piece here doesn't fit? I've got a piece that doesn't fit.
Oh,
I
you
can
know what?
see-
I forgot to cut the vine.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. I got you. This will be a one of a kind. Hey, where's that little saw? Did I put it back?
Oh, he's gonna saw it. That'll be funny. I can't imagine he put it back. He doesn't put anything back. Candace is awesome like that.
All right, little modification. Do we have a pencil? A pencil?
Do I have a
I
pencil?
need a pencil.
Yes, I do, right here.
Anita said, I'm ordering the glue. Can you upload the army round for sale?
Well, that's kind of what we were saying earlier. I'm a little afraid to do. Oops, let me get in there. I'm a little afraid.
I think we can do a limited time offer.
A limited time offer.
Take it down before we get in trouble.
What I did find interesting is we brought a lot of those rounds, the Army and the Marines, and there was a lot. Army was the most requested, which is interesting. Now I have that, I think. No, I don't.
No, that's this piece right here.
Oh, that's
You
these
might have
little
to
guys.
touch it
They're
up.
That's not worth it. I don't need to put those in there.
Yeah, you might have to touch that guy up. I think he goes right here.
Sorry, I wanted soft green. Sorry, Garrett.
Soft green?
What is that? What is it? What do you mean? Did I miss something?
A lighter green.
What, on this?
Oh, they don't want this one? All right.
Yes. Earlier they said, I think I need this door hanger. They said, sorry, I want soft green.
Oh, you teased me. There, done. Well, let me see this piece.
Oh, look, you got it in there. Good job.
Well,
You had a little modification.
Where's this piece go?
I don't know where that piece goes. No, exactly. Nope.
No.
Nope. And this doesn't need to go in there. That's fine. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny little spot.
Yeah, nobody will even notice. If they start looking too hard, we'll shoo them away. Go on now, get!
Actually, this goes right in there. If you,
Oh,
these
how
are
about
some
this little piece?
teensy tiny little pieces.
Damn, look at that.
I probably don't even need them. No, no.
Looks good, right? Perfect. Nobody will even notice it's gone.
Give me that. Give me that. All right, I'm a little afraid to pick it right. You think we can pick it up?
Do you want to make a bow? Oh, do we have to go tonight?
5 o'clock, yeah.
Oh,
Look
we
at
gotta
us.
get going. All right.
Let's make it, yeah. Here we are. Look at this thing.
I think we
It
can
is
look-
beautiful. It's so
Talk
cute.
to him for like 30 seconds while I push on it a minute, and then I'll lift it up.
Any other questions I should answer in my 30 seconds?
I have 2 more strawberry ones that I am working on. Some that aren't so intricate. I think we're good. I'm going to lift it up. Going in. Going in with the zoom cam. There we go.
Down, tilt it down. What are you doing? Yeah.
I was trying to
tilt it-
show
yes.
the layers. Trying to show the 3D-ness.
Yes. So we did that with lime green. I'm wondering if I should have done the whole thing. Give me your opinion.
With lime green or the dark
No,
green?
should I have done all of the vine with the darker green, which is the lucky green, or what is that, electric lime? Or should I have done the hat? Should it all be the same green?
I think it should have all been electric lime, personally. That's how my design was.
I
electric lime.
love that black and white border. Look at him. He is so cute. And I'm happy with the fonts. Yeah, he's trying to show you it's 3D.
I love the 3D.
I don't know how well you guys can see.
Oh.
The flowers are looking a little rough.
Wow. I think the flowers look a little natural. Looking a little natural.
Awesome work.
All right.
This is such a cute design.
We're about out of time for real because we have to get going somewhere. So we will see you on Friday where we'll do it, build it, make it, and laser it this week. Lasering a lot of stuff. If I can get my hands on anything in the next 12 hours that I can laser, that's going in
This
there
week's
too.
video is an X-Tool video. So those of you that have the X-Tool, come check us out. We're going to do some neat Father's Day gifts.
Yeah, I tried to push the limits on what I could do with this thing. Tried to make some unique gifts for like Father's Day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll put a helmet under there. Oh, yeah. All right.